How would you try to topple a government which has been one of the most successful when it comes to curbing a global pandemic? When your own presence in the state is negligible, how would you make inroads among the voters? The answer is by spinning allegations right before the elections. From medical facilities to law and order maintenance, the Yogi government has been ahead of the rest of the pack. Facing no mass support and fearing a big defeat, Aam Aadmi Party, teaming up with Samajwadi Party, has raised fresh allegations against the Ram Mandir Trust. In a desperate move to turn the bad light on the Yogi administration, the opposition parties have now resorted to putting up fake claims against every body responsible for the construction of the Ram Mandir. By raising suspicions against the Ram Mandir Trust, the parties have attacked the age-old desire of the Hindu community to construct a glorious Ram temple in Ayodhya. The anti-Hindu moves come at a crucial time when the opposition has no real claims regarding the development of the state and elections are just around the corner. Hi and welcome. You're watching TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Diksha, and in this video, I will tell you about how AAP and SP created a false scam out of the thin air. But their lies have been exposed within hours. Let's begin. Showing tremendous urgency to stall the construction of Ram Mandir, Aam Aadmi Party leader and a known motormouth Sanjay Singh and Samajwadi Party leader Pawan Pandey held separate press conferences on Sunday to level serious allegations of corruption on the Ram Temple Trust in the purchase of the land. Both the political opportunist leaders alleged that the trust purchased the land measuring 1.208 hectares and located near Sadar Tehsil of Ayodhya district for a price of Rs 18.50 crore from the first purchaser, who had bought it minutes earlier on March 18 this year from its original owners for Rs 2 crores. Singh told reporters in Lucknow. Champat Rai, the General Secretary of Shri Ram Janmbhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust, with the help of trust member Anil Mishra, bought the land worth Rs 2 crores at Rs 18.5 crore. This is a case of money laundering and the government should get it probed by the ED and the CBI. Meanwhile, the SP alleged on March 18, 2021, the registry of land purchased in the name of Ram Temple showed its value at Rs 2 crore. But 10 minutes later, an agreement of Rs 18 crore was made between the temple trust and the seller. While both anti-Hindu parties screamed at the top of their voices to manufacture a scam, the reality couldn't be far from it. To keep the wolves of AAP and SP at bay, Secretary of Shri Ram Janmbhoomi Tirth Kshetra, Champat Rai, released a statement and refuted all the allegations. A statement issued by the trust said, "Allegations are misleading and motivated by political hatred. All lands that Shri Ram Janmbhoomi Tirth Kshetra has purchased so far have been bought at a price much less than the open market price." Rai said, after the Supreme Court's decision on Shri Ram Janmbhoomi on November 9, 2019, innumerable people from across the country started coming to Ayodhya to buy land. Land prices have increased. The plot on which newspaper discussions is being conducted is a very prominent place near the railway station, adding that buying and selling of the land are being done on the basis of mutual dialogue and consent. A Twitter user and a lawyer named Abhishek Trivedi posted a nuanced thread that neatly dissected the truth from fiction. AAP and SP simply couldn't understand the basic terminologies and difference between agreement to sale and agreement to sell. Moreover, the party, infamous for looting the taxpayers by distributing everything for free, couldn't understand the concept of market prices of land, which steadily increased with time. Kusum Pathak, the original owner of the land, had executed an agreement to sell with many people, including Sultan Ansari and Ravi Mohan Tiwari. Ram Mandir Trust, based on the agreement to sell between Kusum Pathak and Ansari, executed an agreement to sell at 18 plus CR at the current rate. In a report in Indian Express, Ravi Mohan Tiwari, one of the two property dealers who sold the piece of land to the trust, revealed that the agreement for the said land was made with the Pathaks several years ago for rupees 2 crore, but its value increased significantly after the Supreme Court's decision. Tiwari said, "While I purchased it for rupees 2 crore as per my agreement, the actual price must be more than 20 crores now. But I sold it for just rupees 18.5 crore because it is for a project concerned with our faith." Tiwari's statements proved what Champat had earlier said in his statement. The price of the property had increased and the registrations happened back to back because the trust wanted to secure the property immediately after Ansari received the clear title. It is imperative to note that Sanjay Singh is in charge of UP, and with the assembly elections slated to be held next year, AAP is trying to make waves by falsely accusing the BJP and the Ram Mandir Trust for misappropriation of funds and corruption. The Ram Mandir Trust has the opportunity to take AAP and SP to the courts and sue them and expose their opportunistic and vulture style of politics.